Hi YouTube, I'm Tandy, the Pioneer Guy. I've recently made a Patreon where you can help me make content full-time. That Patreon link's going to be in the description below. If you like the video here on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button at the end. Thanks for watching. All right. Hi everybody, Tandy here, and today we're going to be playing 4 Color Winota through a League and Pioneer. This build is pretty similar to what we're used to seeing out of the Winota decks in the format. The only difference is we're actually splashing blue for Reflector Mage. So we only have 3 Botanical Sanctums, 1 Hallowed Fountain, and 4 Mana Confluence to cast it. But along with Prosperous Innkeeper, Fable the Mirror Breaker making treasure tokens, and the Winota finding it and putting it onto the battlefield with the ability, it kind of takes the cake when you compare it to Brutal Cathar. Brutal Cathar often leaves you feeling vulnerable when you cast it early on a creature. If your opponent hits it with a stomp or wild slash or some sort of removal, they get the creature back immediately. With Reflector Mage, it gets bounced back to the hand and then it gets stuck in their hand for a turn. Oftentimes when you trigger Winota once or twice, the game doesn't end, but if you hit a Reflector Mage, I think that it gets much closer to ending than if you hit a Brutal Cathar. Both are obviously great, but I think that the splash is nice. This build got second in a challenge recently, so we're going to be trying it. We have 1 copy of Gilded Goose over an Elf. I'm not sure that I love it. We only have 23 lands. I'm usually a fan of playing 24. We have an extra human and Elite Spellbinder to hit. We're playing that over something like Kenrith or Blade Historian because it's easier to cast, and hitting it off of Winota is still pretty darn good. We got your normal fare, Voice of Resurgence, Prosperous Innkeeper. None of those 2 drops from New Capenna making a list here. No Gallagreeters, no Courier's Briefcase. Just tried and true Innkeeper Voice. Fable combo. Fable really changing how the deck is structured is really nice. I really like Fable in the deck, and I've seen some lists play less than 4, but I'm a huge fan of the 4. We got obviously the 4 Winotas, the 4 Chariots, the 4 Tovolar Huntmasters. Sideboard, 2 Elite Spellbinders to complement the 3rd in the main, 3 Archon to help slow down our Izzet opponents and combo decks, 2 Selfless Spirit to protect us from sweepers, 2 Portable Hole, a Rending Volley, and 3 Redcap Melee for some early removal against the creature decks. And then last but not least, 2 Unlicensed Hearths, which I think is going to end up being pretty good. Anti-Graveyard Maneuver that allows you to have a large creature later on. So this is going to be good against stuff like Phoenix, other graveyard-related decks. Should be good. I'm excited to try. All right, well, let's go ahead and get to the league. We're going to window, duh. All right, well, this hand is keepable. We have the Fable to turn 3 Tovolar Huntmaster should our elves survive, and we're on the play, so we're going to go for it and see what happens. Well, tap your mana. Maybe that's just a sequencing issue because it's wow. All right, Elfie, Innkeeper. Yeah, that was a good draw. Wonder if they're gonna like Portable Hole or something. Because we can play our own Censor pretty easy. They're the 80 card version, so I guess it's probably Jawari. It's like Jawari or nothing. We can just pay the one with the elf. I'm gonna sack the treasure to get an extra trigger, I think. It's out of point going to my local F&M. Think Team or Energy would be good enough. Baba Ben, I think you need to look at F&M differently than you would look at a large tournament. I think if you want to play that, that should be what you play. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play that, that should be what you just go play it, man. See if it's good enough. Now, if you're desperate to win at F&M, that's another issue. Or not issue, but that's another thing entirely. And I would say that if you really, really want to win at F&M, I would highly recommend playing Winota, Phoenix, or a deck with Expressive Iteration, or Lotus Field. There are like five big decks in the format. They are Winota, Izzet of a million different varieties, and yeah, just play those. All right, we're gonna bend the Reflector Mages. Bring in 2 more Spellbinder, 2 Selfless Spirits. All the elves are good. Fable's good. I don't want any of the removal. Hearse is maybe okay. Try this. I go to this page every single day I stream, and I just look on the right-hand side, you'll see recent decks, and I just look for a cool deck that I want to play on the right-hand side, or I just pick one of the top 5. Just pick one of the top 5. If you don't have any of the cards, you know, buy that one. Looks like we're going to 5 here, folks. I don't think I can keep a old 6-lander. This one's pretty good, though. We do have white. I'm going to put back Innkeeper and a Selfless Spirit. We're going to keep 3 lands. Turn 2 Selfless, turn 3 Spellbinder. Oh, okay, so they're Esperiorian, I guess? Yeah, just put you back. Get back. Get out of here. Let's put you back. All right. Well, good chance our thingy gets countered here, so I'm going to lead with Innkeeper over Selfless Spirit. We can maybe see what's up next turn. I'm going to see. Okay. I don't think I want to play the elf off the treasure. I'll just keep the treasure for later. Elf's probably not going to do much. I might want to hold it in case I draw Fable anyway. But we'll lead with Spellbinder next turn and be able to pay for a Censor. I want to see what's up. Now, if they just absorb this, that's fine too, right? All right. Maybe I could have played Elf there. I think next turn I'll play these 2, and then I'll play Winota the turn after. Although if they like tap out and give me a window to resolve the Winota, maybe I will. All right, so let's start with Selfless Spirit, see if this resolves. I think I'm just going to play Elf. I think I'm not going to attack into Wandering Emperor. I think I'm going to go ahead and play another Elf. Now, they could go EOT, kill Selfless Spirit, untap Wrath. Nothing I can really do about that, though. Selfless Spirit also doesn't protect from Farewell, which can come down not next turn, but the turn after. Shark Typhoon, that's fine. For 2. All right, let's just hope they don't have another hard counter for Winota. We can pay for 1 Censor. They probably would have cycled Censor earlier if they had it. I guess they went this on 2, this on 3, this on 4, so maybe they couldn't have. What up, Todd? Don't have work today, so I'm here for the whole stream. What's up, Howell? How's it going, baby? No lunch breaks for you. What's up, SSA? How's it going? Yeah, Pioneer is really fun, and I mean, I think like an update to Teamer Energy could be good instead of like Servant of the Conduit, though. Like maybe the energy part's not the part that's good, you know? Maybe you should try playing like just Teamer creatures, Teamer stuff. You know, Teamer stuff sounds okay. Oath of Kaya. That one's pretty good with Yo Ryan, right? Tandy, I'm in a crisis. Can't decide between Lotus Field or your blue-red deck. Help me. Digital. What do you enjoy playing more? Do you like countering, or sorry, do you like, you know, playing Collective Defiance and Narset, or do you like beating down? Because Phoenix is a beatdown deck, my friend. You got to get aggressive. Addicted to winning. I'm addicted to winning, chat. If you're addicted to winning, just play WInota. I'm mulligan to 5 this game, and I'm putting them in the dirt. Scoop? No, they have a Fatal Push. They're gonna like push Selfless Spirit or something. Or Elf. Alright, so we'll sack this. These actually get indestructible now, so they can attack without much happening. Alright, we got 1 guy. And we got 2 guys. One's attacking. Now, they're gonna block it on tapping Wrath, because I lost my Selfless Spirit, so I'm pretty sure I'm in trouble. But if they don't have Wrath, they're probably dead. Or if they have Farewell, then they need 6 mana Wrath. Alright, so the easy chump block for them. But if they Wrath, there's none we can do. You know, they had the push plus the Wrath. We got to Winota them. We hit 2. Hit 2 things. We're on the mulligan to 5. Alright, Wandering Emperor. Probably gonna exile the Winota. Alright, so 1 card left. They probably can't Yori next turn. This is going to transform. All right, so we'll go 1 at Emperor and the rest at face. I'm going to hold the land in case we draw a Fable. All right, upkeep sacking this. They're looking hard for Supreme Verdict, I guess. That probably means the last card in their hand is a land. So let's see if they go top, top, or bottom, bottom. It's blocked on the screen for y'all, but I can see it. I'll tell you what they do. They put 1 card bottom, 1 card top. So that top card's maybe Wrath. If it is, we're dead. It's not Wrath. Huntmaster untaps. All right, we're going to attack. Huntmaster has to be dead here, right? Gust. Okay, let's go top. All right, so let's play this on red. I'm going to hold Innkeeper. That way I have a mana source should they Wrath, and I can cast the guy this turn off of this if I draw it. Maybe I should have bottomed, but it's a big draw. You know, it's a big card. They might just concede, you know. They have to deal with all this. All right, Oath of Kaya. It's going to kill a wolf, put him to 7. And then we'll, hopefully they don't have Absorb, I guess. Maybe I should have played Innkeeper last turn. Okay. Well, now I'm going to attack. Yorn in hand. Okay. I might actually end up losing this game. That would suck. If I had played the Innkeeper, I'd have an extra treasure right now. And they still would have needed to Wrath. Alright, so they're going to Yorion and they're going to blink and kill Wolf. They'll go to 5, block Wolf, take 2 down to 3. We'll play Huntmaster. I think I am cool to just shove, though. At least they only get the 1 blink off the Yorion. I should have played this last turn, though. I think that was just a mistake. I think the last card's a counter. I was thinking so too, but it seemed like they just had some normal removal type stuff going on. All right, we'll play Huntman. Some pack leader on the back leader. Should I attack? I think I'll just chill. Next turn, even if they kill this and block, they're taking 6. I was gonna say if they attack, I'm dead, right? They might have Wandering Emperor, but if they do, we'll get 2 tokens off of that. That's a good draw. Now they need 2 things. They need to kill this, and they need to kill this. Very good draw. I guess they could have Absorb plus Wandering Emperor, but that's pretty tough. Pretty tough for them to have. Am I gonna have to start playing Commander on stream all the time, chat? That's a Jeech. Easy. 1-0. July 9th. There it is. So we're gonna be doing that on July 9th. But during the whole month of June and a little bit into July, they're gonna be a sponsor of the channel. So we'll be pumping their events, we'll be promoting their events and everything all throughout the month of June. If that sounds cool to you, make sure to check them out. We'll have more information for you starting tomorrow. We'll have graphics, all sorts of cool stuff. And they have tournaments all throughout Ohio, various organizers in that region. And they run 1K events, and then those events end up feeding the invitational. So if that's something you're interested in, cool. All right, well, we got our guy Wizzled. I guess I'll play this on green. You're doing DreamHack this weekend, right? Unfortunately, I will be missing DreamHack and too many games. With COVID like surging pretty badly, I have decided to skip those events. And I'm not making a stink about it. It's not about COVID restrictions or whatever. it certainly played into it. I feel like no one has COVID restrictions, so I just don't feel safe going to big events. The invitational, we're going to be kind of walled off, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, what am I discarding? I don't want to discard nothing. I'm going to attack and then play Huntmaster, I guess. All right, they're going to pop this thing. So maybe now I play Spellbinder. You know, I thought about discarding Huntmaster, but I feel like if I just draw a land, that would be a bummer. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was getting paid to go to both too, so if it makes you feel any better or worse about it, I feel pretty shitty about it. All right, so we know they have a Teferi in exile. They cast Omen. Yeah, we'll talk about season 2 and stuff too. I'll need some bullet points from y'all on what to promote exactly, so just let me know. July 9th. Mark your calendars. All right, so they're gonna play Omen. Let's see how they scry. I love how there's just 3 different zones where their cards are, you know? It's very fun and cool to have 3 zones. All right, it says scry 2. They put 1 top, 1 bottom, okay? So they have Fateful Absence, which they can use to kill the Huntmaster, the Winota, or the Fable. Winota not currently looking so great because it can't trigger at the moment. They don't have a 5th land for Teferi. They need 3 more now because it costs 2 more. All right, well, we're going to attack. I'm going to assume that we're going to get hit by old, what's-her-face? Wandering Emperor. And I'm going to play Winota post-combat. Oh, is this Sharky? Okay. I think I'm going to resolve Winota here while they're tapped out and force them to Fateful Absence it. And then next turn, if we draw land, we can Tovolar plus... I guess we can maybe Reflector Mage and then make a copy and give a haste and attack. Something like that. I don't know. And then maybe draw a card. It depends on what we draw, I guess. All right, well, I'm going to do this. We know that Fateful Absence, a Yorion and Limbo, and a Teferi on 7. All right, so let's go attacks. They're going to kill this. We can't make a copy of it, unfortunately. That'd be cool, though. If we draw a land, we can cast Huntmaster plus activate it. They have a Teferi in exile on 7 and a Yorion and 4 cards I don't know about. A lot of cards I don't know about somehow. Shark Typhoon will do that, I guess. What's up, Shroomy? What up, Zoli? Hope you're doing well, friend. Dental says, what do you think is better, Blue-White or Esper? I think Blue-White's better. The mana for Esper is just a little rough. All right, they're buying Yorion. All right, let's draw a land. That's not a land. All right, let's hope they don't Wrath me. There's a Wrath. Oh, well. What am I supposed to do? Not cast my Huntmaster? We're not putting any pressure on them. Why does jury duty have to be so boring? Because the people in charge are 80 years old and stupid. I'm just gonna concede. They win. Alright, so we want same shit as last time. Selfless Spirit, Spellbinder. We'll cut Reflector Mage. Alright. Opponent revealed Yorion. I'll keep. We don't have an elf or a third land, but we do have an innkeeper. And we can just lead with Selfless Spirit, but I don't really want to lead with Selfless Spirit. I kind of want to lead with Voice. I'm kind of hoping they just don't have Portable Hole and that the Voice just hard carries. Yeah, I'm sorry, SSA. I had jury duty a couple years back. It was kind of boring and useless. I just sat around for 3 hours and then I got to go home. All right, I want to draw 3 lanes in a row, please. Opponent's never going to give us an elemental. They're just going to play differently, which is good. It's hard to see exactly what the Voice does, though, in those spots. This is another reason why I just want to play more land. This happens too often. The mana screw, the 2-lander, the getting stuck on 3 after your elf dies. See which one they tag. The Voice, okay. Means I probably have Emperor Absorb in hand. See if this one sticks or it gets censored. Old Jawari. Voice so good against blue-white. My experience is that they always drop Portable Hole, personally. That's my experience in the matchup. Alright, no land from them would be dope. Alright, well, it's not a shock, so hopefully they don't have a second Jawari. I'm gonna go ahead and play Chariot. Most bang for my buck. Alright, they have Omen. That's good news for me. If they play Teferi, we can maybe get them with Winota. You've been on 25? 25 is a lot. I've been on 24, but everyone who's doing well plays 23, so I was giving it a shot. Alright, we'll go, I guess, Innkeeper Winota. I'm just gonna assume they have Wandering Emperor, right? Maybe I should walk into Wandering Emperor with a Chariot and then play another Chariot. If I play Winota, Crew Chariot, and declare attacks, they'll just eat the Winota. But maybe that's okay. And then if they do something with the Chariot the turn after, we can maybe get them. This best plays around Verdict, though, by forcing them to have 2 things right now. Because even if they Verdict next turn, we can still crew. Alright, so they'll kill Winota. We'll send 1 at Wandering Emperor. Then 2 face. Get a token. Now, if they Verdict us, we just go second Chariot, crew attack, and we're in basically the same spot. This is Hobbs' list from this weekend. It was the second place one. I don't know if that was Hobbs or not. Old Johnny Hobbs. Yeah, Voice is just a good card in this deck for sure. Alright, we can't threaten lethal. So does that mean we just... I guess we just crew this, attack, let them Wandering Emperor the Chariot, and then we'll play another Chariot. We could not play another Chariot first, but I'm assuming that this is going to die, and I want them, after they kill it, to have to deal with more shit. I don't really want to put more on the board until they deal with this. All right, here comes probably Wandering Emperor to eat this, and they go to 14 and take 2 down to 12. And then there's all these cats. And I don't know if I should play Chariot or not after. Settle? Okay. No basics, though. I'm going to play this so I can gain some life back, because I'm taking a lot of damage from my shit. And if I get Wrath, I still have a Chariot in play. Even though I don't have my Innkeeper. But, I mean, holding the Innkeeper versus playing it, it's always the age-old question of, do I play around it or do I not? Does holding the Innkeeper actually help me win the game? And I don't think so, but playing it might, because of the life. Right? Alright, well, they're portable holding a token when I have a board full of shit, so that's great news. Alright, we're going to play the Innkeeper, and then we're going to use 2 Innkeepers and a cat token to crew, so we can generate another token. So it's technically more damage attacking this way. Alright, now the question is if they let me attack, do I copy Treasure or copy Cat? Oh, they're pitching Teferi to play March. Okay. Alright, so we'll attack them for 6, put them to 6. And now we'll just threaten lethal. Hopefully they don't have verdicts. Verdict's really the kicker, right? They have verdict, we're in trouble usually. If they don't have it, they're dead. Alright, well, I'm going to keep this and just hope that our Fable doesn't get countered on 2. Well, Digital, the problem with playing Hearse for the mirror is that you can't crew it in Phoenix very well. I would only play Hearse in decks where you can crew it pretty easily. Opponent's on 6. Alright, turn 1 out. Alright, so they have the turn 2 counter potential. They can also kill the elf. Alright, they're gonna kill the elf. Big! Well, it's a big show. Big man show tonight. That was worse than the last time, I'm sure. Let me try it again. Well, it's the big show. Happy Tuesday. How's it going? All right, let's play Fable. It resolves. Let's attack. It resolves. Nice. What's up, Antog? Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy, says Big Show. I told you, man. I told you. All right, here comes the Wandering Imp. Ooh, main phase Deluge. I'll take a little main phase Deluge. I'm going to discard an Elf and probably Mana Confluence because we got all our colors. Maybe I'll keep Mana Confluence instead of Needleverge. Yo, Dr. Bill, thanks for 2 months. Thanks for coming back, friend. All right, let's discard Elf and Pathway. Fine. All right, let's attack with both. And then I think I'm going to play Chariot. So I'll reach out in just a sec. Dr. Bill, thanks again for the 2 months. Much better second time? Yeah. I mean, I had some practice, you know. Now if they wrath me, we get the voice token. And we get the Chariot coming. So we can make a copy. Is Reflector Mage tech for any card in particular or just a good one? It's basically just better than Brutal Cathar in all the matchups where you want Brutal Cathar. Brutal Cathar has this knack for dying and the House of Cards coming down. Whereas Reflector Mage has a habit of just owning people. And the only thing you have to do is play like 8 sources of blue, 3 of which are painless, 2 of which are Mana Confluence, but you're already playing 2. All right, Chariot down. All right, so now I got to be wary of verdicts. Just gonna say go. They're gonna probably wrath me. I'm really hoping it's not farewell because I really want these to trigger. All right, so we'll play Fable Innkeeper attack. Hope they don't have a 1-mana thing for this too. What's up, Berkey? Ink first. Oh yeah, to gain the life. Good call. Although, depending on what I draw, I may hold the Innkeeper to discard. All right, well now I'm gonna play Voice. I don't think I need this. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna play Fable and hold Innkeeper to discard. I should have held the land as well. Should have held the land. Definitely gonna hold the Innkeeper now, though. If they wrath me again, we still have a chance to kill them because we get another Voice token. They're at 3. I have an Innkeeper in hand, so if I just draw one more creature, I can just pitch whatever this is to try to make a 3/3. Let's just hope it's not Farewell. Farewell hitting artifact, enchantment, creature, whatever, that'd be bad. They played this last turn, so they certainly could have Farewell. Nice, nice. I think we should mulligan. Hand doesn't do a lot. Well, I might keep this one, but I don't love it. We'll put back a Botanical. It's hard to mulligan a hand that's just like 7 mana sources with some ramp, though. You know? Because eventually you'll draw some stuff. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. Ooh, a little Ledger Shredder. Gonna get the Fable down. Probably gonna die to this Ledger Shredder, though. It's quite good. It's quite a good card, chat. But we can maybe pitch some of these extra creatures or lands. Maybe they'll miss on land here. Usually if they iteration on 3, if they reveal a non-land, it's game over. Alright. They hit a blue-red duel, so now they can kill this and get a Remage. Or not. Interesting. Alright, we're going to discard a Sanctum and an Innkeeper. Not great. We're just going to play 2 Innkeepers, though, I guess. It's basically a free attack. Maybe I'll play 1 Innkeeper and a land, though. I don't really want to give them Shredder triggers. All right, Sprite Dragon coming down. No attack, though, with it. So that means they're going to hold up a removal spell to kill something and block? Maybe is it Charm? All right, we're going to attack with the Goblin only. No blocks. Interesting. Very surprised at what's happening here. I guess I could technically trade a treasure for a goose token for a food. That could gain me some life in the future. I might do that. Oh, I forgot this had fucking... Yeah, I should have blocked this. I didn't really want to block. I mean, it's so weird. They're just doing nothing, you know? They've had Shredder in play for like 3 turns, and this is the first moment they've been able to trigger it. 2 expressive iterations later. Discard Treasure Cruise. Crazy. Man, they have to have another one then. No other explanation, really. Alright, well, I guess we hope they don't have Rending Volley. Or not Rending Volley. The... Deal 2, deal 4. I needed to draw something here. Alright, we're gonna attack for this many. Play land. I'm gonna start gaining 3 life a turn, I guess. Reflector Mage would be nice. Winota would be good. The 6-drop might not be enough at this point. These are getting too big. We have 1 good block on the Sprite Dragon with the Goose. I might do it this turn. They're killing it this turn. Tilt. I might die next turn. They're killing the 2/2 with no abilities. I have 18 mana already. You know, kill the Goose. Kill the Goose, it's a blocker. Although maybe they're going to kill it now before blocks. I'm going to go block this, make a food. 1 mana cruise. Why did I ever stop playing blue-red, chat? That's a good question. I did keep the old 4-lander 2 Innkeeper. So I guess this is just my punishment, even though I drew Fable. Best card to draw. We still technically can draw Winota if they don't kill everything. I might not even block. Let's see how much damage it's going to be. They might not let me block, but even if I could, I might not, you know? Reckless Rage, that was the one I was thinking about earlier. That one, they might have another one for Winota here. All right, we're going to block. It's too much damage. We can also just draw Reflector Mage and own it. I'm going to go ahead and crack this food to gain 3. Take 4 down to 12. What's up, D-Spark? Hope you're doing well today, friend. Anything. I have so many treasures. Alright, so we want these portable holes. I want a Rending Volley. I want a Redcap Melee. Archon. Maybe these 9? We'll figure it out. Innkeeper can go. Spellbinder can go. I want Reflector. I want Goose. Alright, we can't bring in all this stuff. I guess we just cut 2 red caps. I feel like maybe I cut voices. Not having any 2-drop seems weird though. Alright. We'll just try to kill all their early creatures. Probably not gonna work, but it is what it is. The sideboard cards are there for this, so why not use them, huh? Give them a try anyway. We'll keep. We got the old turn 1 elf, turn 2 Fable. Janini says we have so many treasures, and Todd is one of them. That's the sweetest thing I ever heard. You're gonna give me a cavity. You're gonna give me a cavity, chat. Alright, let's see if they kill our elf. If they do, we'll just play another elf, I guess. Alright, blue source. That's good news for me. Alright. Let's hope there's no Pierce. Consider it's good. Consider it's fine. Yeah, I'm never doing business with that company again. Straight coward shit. Discard Portable Hole. I think I'm gonna discard Elf as well. I kind of just want a natural land drop. That's a good natural land drop. All right, let's attack. Let's see if they let us attack. I guess that's a good question. Then we'll play Chariot if they kill something. No matter what they kill, we can play Chariot. All right, so they redcap the Shaman. That's fine. We'll play Chariot. Ryan, I didn't say shit about nothing. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. It might be the best movie of our generation, Janini. It's probably the best comedy of the 2000s. It and Step Brothers are like pretty close to each other, though, to be honest. Reckless Rage on this. All right, so this is going to die no matter what. So I think that's fine. They still let us get the token, which is random. Oh, God, I skipped my main phase. I didn't mean to, chat. I'm sorry. That was not intentional. My creature just... It just skipped me right to my main phase because I didn't have any more attackers and I had clicked too fast. So I missed playing a Chariot, but I did get to kill a Soulscar Mage. And maybe they'll play Anger, and then I'll look like a genius for not playing the Chariot. Alright, well, let's make a Winota, huh? Maybe I should have made a Chariot. Can't make a copy of Chariot, though. You got another one? All these one-mana things. Alright, whatever. You win. Can't make a hasty Chariot, unfortunately. I guess we'll end the turn make a cat, though. Give us some more attackers. 2 damage each creature. Exile them. Has Foretell. Alright, you win. Couldn't you copy with Winota with Fable on the stack? I'm gonna need you to read the... I know it's got a million words on it, but I'm gonna need you to read the backside of Fable the Mirror Breaker. It reads very similar to Kiki Jiki, if that helps. First of the week, that's a nice one, huh? Little mini Anger of the Gods. I like the Foretell on it. That's kind of cool. A lot of those cards kind of slip through the cracks. I saw a little play in Standard, but Anger of the Gods is the one that just always dominates that board slot. But maybe Crush the Week's better because you can play it on 3 with a Swift Spear or something without killing it. Yeah, it would be pretty good in some of those spots. Now the question is, do I attack with Chariots? Maybe I'll just draw Winota and make it easy. They Gigantha in hand with Island up. Well, now I'm definitely attacking. Even if they opt, we get to kill 1 and make a token, so this is fine. This game should be a bit different, though. They did have the sweeper, so I don't feel that bad. Jared's pretty good card. Yeah, I agree. It looks like nothing in the face of a Gigantha, though. Gigantha. 6-drop. Archon? Alright, Archon's fine. I'll just attack you with a flyer a bunch, I guess. They'll kill it. Fine. Fine. You underrated on spoiler? I mean, I think most people did, but the first time you play it, it's like, oh shit. I think I'll just take 5. Considering the rare quad block. I mean, I like Archon too, but sometimes it just don't do anything. Sometimes it just die. All right, how do I win the game? If they have nothing? All right, that's how I win the game if they have nothing. Now they can just deal 2 to this and shrink it and then block this in a token. All right, well, they have something, so we're dead. They should reprint Primeval Titan. Should they? All right, I got a mulligan this opener. We'll keep this one. It's okay. I'm gonna put back Huntman. It's gonna be a while before we cast him. So my name is Katubuta. 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 How you say that? How you say that? All right, our elf's gonna die, but hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully they just play Opt or whatever. Oh, they played nothing. Even better. Thing in the ice. Thing in the garbage. I'm with Corey on this one, chat. I put you back. I put you back. I don't want no more you. I guess we'll take... The 2 Narsets are kind of unbeatable. So let's just take Collective Defiance, I guess. Make it cost too much mana. It's also their only removal spell. They drew a land. Lucky. Alright, but we're just going to attack and kill it. They have Quicken. It's funny because this is the deck we're going to play next. Alright, Narset down. And I'm going to play... I guess Temple Garden. I don't really want to deal myself damage, though. Everything's going to get bounced soon. Maybe not, though. Oh, they had the Otawara. Never mind, I'm stupid. So they have Opt, Quicken, and then a Collective Defiance off to the side and a Narset. So we know 3 of the 5 in hand, and then they have 1 in exile. They're looking for red mana, I'm sure, or just lands in general. Found a Stormcarved Coast. No, they might play Narset. All right, hopefully, I actually would love to draw a Reflector Mage. Let's see what they find off the Narset. And consider. So chances are they're going to be able to trigger Thing in the Ice next turn. So maybe we don't play anything. Three here, 4 face. Do this. Yes, Raph, all the time. Once a cat sits on your lap, you can no longer move. It's against the law. And if you break the law, then Judge Dredd's going to come for you. They found Steam Vents. They're going to shock. They have an Opt and 3 unknown. And then a Collect Defiance and Exile. Barbar says, will Pioneer ever get rid of old sets as new sets get added? It is not currently planned to be a rotating format, no. So you should be Gucci. Kugel's been on my lap for 2 hours at this point. It's the best of. I'm also hungry. If it's that long, you just get up, you know. Just do a little choo butt pats, you know? I kind of want these to make blockers, so we're gonna go ahead and do this and let them upheaval us. All right, Thing the Ice transforms. We'll put everything back in hand. We're gonna Chariot Elf, I think. Hope we don't get, is it charmed on our Chariot on the way back? All right, considers okay. Now I hope we don't get spell pierced. Yeah, phone a friend. Call DoorDash. But then how do you get the door? How do you get the door for DoorDash? All right, cat down. Call DoorBash, yes. Yes, DoorBash. Their new extra service where they knock down your door. All you gotta do is call the cops, you know, and tell them that someone's got one joint inside the premises. I'll break your door down for you. All right, well, all those in exile. I don't know any more cards in hand, I don't think. JCVP, that's fine. All right, we'll take the 7 if they attack. If they don't attack, I see that as a big win because there's too much pressure on them. And now Reflector Mage would be Buku. All right, I'm gonna start with Spellbinder, probably Spellbinder into Fable. We could have cast Huntmaster, but I really want to see what's up. I want to maybe slow him down a little. I want to know if I can safely cast all my stuff. All right, well, Impulse kills that, that's fine. We still know they have a Collective Defiance. They have 2 iteration. Okay, we'll just make one of them cost 4. And then we'll play Fable. So now we know they have a Defiance in exile that costs 2 more, and an Expressive iteration exile that costs 2 more. And they have Quicken iteration. Now they're going to be able to transform Jace and then play a removal spell, or iteration, or Defiance, or something. I don't know. Oh, they just peeled Niv? Spilled Niv, huh? Spill Niv's pretty good. Kill your elf. All right, well, now I got to draw exactly Winota, but we're not dead until that happens or not. I think they did play the land. No, they didn't play the land yet. Okay. They shrank the goblin. All right, so we can draw discard 2. We'll discard a Chariot and an elf. Drew Voice. That's not going to do it. And as we all know, if you ever let them untap with a Niv Mizzet, the game ends. But I'll let them kill us. I'll let them kill us for funsies. But my guess is they'll be able to kill our whole board, draw their deck, and kill us in the same turn. Hallowed says, hey, Tandy, try to learn how to play Lotus Field combo. You know any streamers, YouTubers that are real good with the deck? Kane Reinhardt's good with it. That's the last person I know who played it a lot. Bryant Cook, I haven't seen Bryant, but Bryant's always good with Storm stuff, so Bryant's probably a good one as well. I don't see Matt Nash stream Magic too much, but maybe. He's been working a lot on Storybook Brawl, a game that we may play at the end of the stream today. I'm getting really back into the Storybook with Callie. I wouldn't mind doing that as like a late day stream thing, you know, when I don't want to play another league, I can play a couple games of Storybook. Yeah, Kane Reinhardt is Sneaky Masato. Matt Nass is Matt Nass, I think. I don't know. All right. I'm done. It's fine. You win. All right. So this matchup, don't want Redcap. Do I want Portable Hole for Thing in the Ice? Portable Hole and Rending Volley? Maybe Archons? Maybe I don't want the Spellbinder. Maybe it's like in Archon, Portable Hole, Rending Volley, out Innkeeper, Spellbinder? Maybe Goose. Goose kind of stank. This hand, I guess, is keepable, but we just need to draw a land. If we draw a land, we'll be in business, so we can play our Fable, but if we don't draw a land, we're in trouble. Maybe the Elf on 2 will disguise how weak our hand is, because they may think we just have lands and spells. Joke's on them, though. Alright, they killed our guy. Now we're in do or die spot for lands. Probably. Probably do or die for lands. Another elf ain't it. This is me. This is me on 23 lands, chat. This is me on 23 lands. Maybe I should have mulliganed this hand, but it seemed pretty decent. Drawing 2 elves instead of land is kind of a bummer. Brisket on the grill? Nice. Grilled brisket's kind of neato, right? You gotta smoke that bitch forever. Alright, well, we drew the land. The Fable is no longer good, though. But I guess it was never gonna be good. We can be friends. Alright, I gotta make sure I don't do this, chat. Remind me not to Fable. Fable's bad. I'm just not gonna trigger it. They have Cruise, Flame Bless. I don't think we can win the game anymore. Hey, it's a ting in the ice, man. I doubt they'll let us attack. Oh, we drew that. Alright, let's do no. Yeah, Thunderwonk, I believe you. I just copy-pasted the list that won the challenge, man. Or got second. Like, I get it. I think 24 is probably right. I don't get mana screwed too much in 24, but I get flooded a decent amount. It also depends on if you're playing some other stuff too. How likely are they to transform this next turn? Somewhat likely. Get it while it's good, I guess. Also, if you Reflector Mage and an Awoken Horror on the backside, it makes it so that you can't what was I gonna say? Yeah, they can play the thing that's on the front side on the following turn, which is a bummer. Alright, so let's attack the Narset, and then maybe play Fable. I think I'm gonna play Chariot though, and then Fable on the turn after. This elf is kind of a deader, but we gotta put some pressure on him. Some real pressure. Rattlesnake and everyone else, feel free to show links for Hallinan. That's okay. For the various content creators that make Lotus Field stuff. That'd be nice. Sure, that would be a big help. Let's put the Kiki Jiki on bottom. Because I already have another one, I guess. It's weird that they would target the Fable instead of the Chariot. Interesting. I guess they're just all in on Thing in the Ice now. Anger? Sure. I will play another Chariot, probably. Or maybe Fable. I can't do Fable 2 Elf. I'll just do Chariot. Keep this one. Yeah, I haven't played against any of that digital though. I've only played against blue red and I played against 2 blue-red decks, and I played against frickin' 2 blue-white decks. You know? I didn't play against a single elf deck where Reflector Mage would shine, and that's what we're really trying to figure out of how good Reflector Mage is. I mean, it's good against Thinking the Ice, too. I don't think we'd be even close to in this game if we didn't draw the Reflector Mage. I mean, this is the same game where we got stuck on 2 lands, right? We just kind of drew some lands. Is Elf Tribal an actual thing? I mean, I played against it like twice. I don't know if it's good, but it exists. Cool. Thanks, Rattle. Alright. Odds that they bounced the Chariot this turn. High? Well, that's just big mana decks, right? Big mana decks are always like that. They're just not that interactive. They're hard to beat, hard to play against. All right, here comes Quicken. I mean, this is the deck we're going to be playing next, right? So I'm not talking shit about this blue-red deck. Quicken Cruise, GG. All right, so let's go. Should I go Fable plus Elf? Maybe just Chariot to continue threatening to make blockers. But they have 6 cards in hand. Doesn't really matter. All right, you win. Honestly. I will keep. We're on the play. Let's hope that we just hit a matchup where our Reflector Mage is good. As soon as SP good, yeah. This playlist got some bangers on it. It's just a little Amazon Twitch playlist with all DMCA free music. All right, Breeding Pool, Mausoleum Wonder. Well, we got targets for Reflector Mage now. I got my wish. You gonna get rattled added? Maybe I can't play this Reflector Mage Watcher. Okay, so I'll bounce Watcher. That's fine. The matchup where Reflector Mage is good also, though, makes your Mana Confluences mediocre, so that's something you gotta watch out for. Alright, so we're gonna get Spell Quellered. So I guess I'll play the Chariot. And then Reflector Mage next turn maybe get some. Oh, it's lunchtime. Thank you. Love you. I need a Red Bull today, chat. I only had 5 hours sleep. Alright, so we're gonna take the 3. We'll Spell Queller, or we'll bounce the Spell Queller back to hand. But we don't get 1 mana counterspelled somehow. Okay. We got 1 mana counterspelled. Classic. Portable and Rending Volley and Spellbinder come in. Archon can be good too, but it makes you only able to play 1 spell a turn, which I don't love. The more I play this build, the more I don't like it. I don't know what it is I don't like about it. I don't like the only 23 lands. The 4 Mana Confluence are just kind of painful. The Reflector Mage is good, but is it that good? Is it worth playing another color? Maybe. This might be a matchup where Fable is horrific. We just need all our removal, and this is just kind of slow. Alright, let's hope we draw turn 2 Voice, yeah? Alright, we'll keep this one. Now I'm just like desperately begging for Mana Confluence now though, right? Now this tune's a banger. This tune's a banger. Chat, I've also been thinking about just playing regular music again because a lot of the streamers I watch just play whatever music, and the music's already not in the VODs. So I don't know. I need some like legal people to tell me that I can play music, like my Spotify playlist music, you know? I'm gonna go for Winota. I get one trigger. No matter what I play, it's gonna get countered, right? I have the blue for Reflector Mage though. Any lane lets me Chariot. Watcher plus Wonder, okay? All right, I'm gonna bounce the Watcher. The bird is the word. Gamesmith practices bird law and would sign off on whatever music you want to play. Hashtag America. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan, I think that Twitch already does that though. I've heard that people have gotten live DMCAs before though, and you can definitely live DMCA people over video, right? So I know that means that you can probably do it over audio as well. I will bounce the Supreme Phantom. I'm gonna play the Goose. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't think this does enough. I mean, it's good, but I don't think it's. I mean, I haven't triggered Winota very much this league, to be fair. So what do they have? Queller? Instant sorcerer or non-creature? Instant sorcerer. All right, we'll bait so that we can play the Chariot. We'll attack with this and let them play something and block. They'll probably just take 5. They take 5. Do I even bother to play Chariot? I think I have to. All right, well, I guess it was good bait because this is going to die. Wow. I got to play it, I think. If they have Queller, I don't know. I mean, what am I supposed to do about it? Like, if I draw Winota, and then that's going to get Quellered too, right? Everything can be played instant speed, basically. Watcher makes things cheaper, so next turn if they draw land, they go land Watcher. Or they have land plus the Lord. Yeah, maybe I just don't, though. But I feel like I can't win if I just hold. But it's like such an obvious spell queller, and I just don't have anything else going on. Yeah, I mean, I would be similar boat if they just had a land. They go Watcher plus hold up spell queller. No attacks. They get to eat one and bounce one. I mean, that's the whole point of spell queller, right? And flash stuff is that it puts your opponent in a damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario. All right, well, we're gonna accrue this. I think I'm gonna gain a food token if they let me attack. Okay. All right, let's see how bad this is. We're probably conceding here, though, since we drew a land. Well, they had 2 more Supremes. Okay, GG. All right, not the greatest showing with the deck. We'll talk about the deck and what I liked and didn't like about it. So, against Blue Eye Control, we played against it twice. The Reflector Mages didn't really do a whole lot. Against Spirits, where Reflector Mage would be great, it was only okay. Drawing too many Mana Confluence dealt me a lot of damage. against the Izzet decks where you can bounce Thing in the Ice. I think that that's the spot, like a sweet spot for Reflector Mage, where it's going to shine over Brutal Cathar, but neither is that great in the matchup. So I don't think that the blue splash is worth it. I feel like not having counterspells on the sideboard, only having Reflector Mage, you know, maybe if there was a card that was like 5-color dual land, but only for creatures, you know, of any kind, maybe something like that, like would be viable for Reflector Mage, but the mana is just not worth it. I felt like the Mana Confluence has dealt me too much damage in multiple matchups. And it seems like more people are just prepared for Winota, so maybe even Winota is just not a great choice right now. But I do love the card Winota. It's completely messed up. Reflector Mage Splash, I think is just a little too off the wall. I think the Naya version, the straight Naya version, is a little more straightforward. I like having the lands like Lair of the Hydra and Soken'Zon to do stuff. I feel like I got flooded a little too much and screwed a little too much, which is a weird spot to be in, because when you draw too many lands, you know, it really sucks to not be able to use that mana, but getting stuck on 2 or 3 lands with 4 drops in your hands also kind of a bad time. So also really hated the Goose over the Mystic. I didn't really like only being a one-shot. I wouldn't mind a Goose as a 9th, but not over a land. Sideboard, didn't use the Hearse at all, didn't play against Phoenix. I'm not sure about all this 1-mana removal. It's just too much 1-mana removal, I think. You're just can't bring it in against everything. And I think this combination just means you have like a bunch for multiple matchups, but you just don't have the space to cut anything. Selfless Spirit, dog shit as usual. Archon of Emeria, it was fine. I'd rather maybe play the 1/4 though, just because it dies to less things. Elite Spellbinder is good. I'd probably play the 4th. I don't know. That's it. All right. Well, this has been 4 Color Winota. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm Tandy. We'll see you next time.